so that you might know, I went to the Kahai. So this is Kahai, this is Thika. So you see the Kahai, it's like saying you're from Alliance, the Kahai, many years ago. I would like to do a baseline survey. What is your dream salary when you eventually go into the market? How much are you dreaming to earn per month? 50,000? 50,000 anyone earning 50,000? Happy? 100? 200? 200? 200? 500? Just one? 2? 1 million? Anyone? A million? All right. So today we are going international, and Ambition Worldwide helps graduates to find formal, not informal, formal jobs in the US. And since I don't want to spoil the party, I would like for my colleague Jerome to come and explain to us how that is possible. All right? So thank you very much. Welcome, Jerome.
Thank you, Zachary. I want to say hello to everyone today. Hopefully everyone is doing good. So my name is Jerome Joyce, and I'm actually coming from New York, United States. And I'm here because I'm here to talk about a great opportunity with Ambition Worldwide and what we have to offer the students here and definitely the graduates upon graduation. So let me first tell you a little story about myself and how I came to be here. Initially, I was looking to relocate, and I actually went to Ghana first. And when I went to Ghana, I was looking at the business sector, the recruiting companies, and other agencies there, seeing kind of what they did. And I was like, okay, Ghana's okay. I can stay here for a while. Unfortunately, I saw that, there's more to recruiting, there's more to staffing, there's more to just graduating and taking a freelancer job. There's also certain opportunities where we can help assist college graduates with getting what's called an H-1B1 visa to go for certain job opportunities in America in person, and also to secure remote job opportunities overall. So I went from Ghana and I just took a trip over to Kenya. And when I came to Kenya, it felt like home. I saw many opportunities out here, started working with some of the businesses, and I see that there's a lot of qualified and pre-screened students once upon graduation that would be a good fit for some of the jobs that they have to offer. Now with that said, I also want to introduce additional things such as artificial intelligence. Now, who can tell me what artificial intelligence is? Anyone knows? Okay. By show of hands, has anyone ever heard of ChatGPT? ChatGPT, by show of hands. This is good and this is very healthy, and I'm very happy to hear that. So that's also what we do. I don't help just students get jobs in America if they qualify, but I also help assist with getting folks remote jobs as well, and also utilizing artificial intelligence within their job search. And that's just some of the stuff that we're gonna go through today, and I'm hoping that everyone here can enjoy the presentation and also learn a lot as well to be able to utilize this for job readiness and job placement overall. One moment. All right, so you guys may be looking at the projection and saying, what is this? So this is something that's more popular in the States, in the US, that's actually they're starting to utilize in Nigeria, Ghana, and now Kenya. And it's something that I definitely want to implement with you guys to help assist you with completing 50 job applications per hour. So let's get into that. So currently what you see me doing, I already set this up to look for certain jobs. This is what's called an AI model, where the AI bots pretty much complete the job application for you overall. it's sometimes very hard to complete a job application. It can take 15 minutes, it can take an hour, it can even take 2 hours in some cases. So I do want to show you guys something that we utilize and we're looking to make more popular here, with having the AI bots pretty much complete the job applications for you. And let's take a look at it. So this model is pretty much signed into LinkedIn. And the way that it works is there's certain American sites that still work here in Kenya. And because of that, we're able to utilize the AI bots to look through certain American job sites that offer opportunities for employment, and it automatically completes it for you. So the process that you would do is, once you register with this program, you would put in a template resume and then answer certain questions. And what happens is you're then able to apply to any of the positions that say easy apply on LinkedIn automatically with the AI bots. And so if you guys can take a look, you'll see it automatically completing. I'm not pressing anything. And it's just doing the work. And with this model, you're actually able to complete 50 job applications within 1 hour. So imagine being able to complete 50 job applications in 1 hour with barely doing any work, compared to doing 50 job applications, which can sometimes take you even 6 hours to really do in real life, right? So it's important, and I'm going to encourage everybody here to start registering with LinkedIn. And even with LinkedIn, you can utilize their artificial intelligence there as well, where if you're registered with LinkedIn Premium, you can pretty much contact any point of recruiter, human resource as well. And these are techniques that I can also teach you guys as well on how to do for yourself and to be more proactive. At the end of the day, it's all about finding a good job. You're going to school to learn, you're going to school to also utilize the experience. It's not about going to school and not being able to get a job within your career field or make enough money. I saw a few people here earlier talking about their dream salary. And that's just something that I want you guys to be aware of. Keep that number in your head. Keep a range in your head that's realistic, and also look for other techniques that can make you more successful with completing job applications, connecting human resource recruiters, and being proactive in your job search. And that's what we do at Ambition Worldwide as well. We help assist with remote jobs. We help assist with in-person jobs if you qualify and you're interested in going overseas to the States. And we also help assist with you getting mentors and also continual professional development. So I know while you're looking at this, it can get a little bit confusing, but does anyone have any questions about this program before I move forward? Does anyone think this is something you can maybe use to complete your job applications a bit faster? I would say so. I think it's something that you can use, and it'll make it more efficient for you to be able to be successful within your job placement. And so that's what we're rooting for today, and hoping that you leave with some valuable information when you leave here to be more successful in getting placed when you graduate. Let's move on. All right, you guys, so what we're basically doing is passing out a pamphlet that you might have received. And in this pamphlet, you'll also see the AI bots that I spoke about, and also some of the other things that we offer at Ambition Worldwide. Now, what are some of those things that we offer at Ambition Worldwide, and why is it important? It's important because sometimes we don't think about the little things that make a big impact in our job search. So for example, utilizing certain websites like JobScan, where we're able to put in our resumes to make sure that it passes through the applicant tracking system. Most people are not aware that it's not a human nowadays that even looks at your resume. The majority of companies actually have computer screening programs that actually decide who they want before it actually goes to the human resource professional. So with that said, there's something called ATT, Applicant Tracking System. The applicant tracking system is something that scans for keywords on your resume and is also able to look at the amount of work experience that you have overall. And so that's kind of what we're really trying to train folks to be proficient in, being able to submit their resumes, their CVs, and make sure that they have certain keywords and skills and proficiency in it. And that's kind of why I really liked Kenya to begin with, because I saw a gap where a lot of people were applying for jobs and not getting any job interviews. And a big reason for that is because we're moving in a modern day era where the computer is actually scanning the CVs, making sure that there's certain skill sets there, experiences, and if that's not reflected overall, then it's most likely that you won't get accepted for a potential job interview. So we want to change that, and I do want to encourage everybody here to look into JobScan. That's something that you can use free of charge to look into, see that your CV has certain keywords on it and also certain skill sets where it grades the resume and allows you to look to see if your resume is suitable for the job position that you're applying to. Another technique that you can also utilize, I saw a few people say they know stuff about ChatGPT. You can actually copy and paste a job description, put it into ChatGPT, and then tell it to make keywords based off of the job description. You can then tell ChatGPT through prompting to create a resume based off of the job description. And that's the best effective way to make sure that you have a CV that's full of all of the necessary keywords in it and skill sets that you need to showcase to an employer. You can even utilize that by taking the job description, copying and pasting it into ChatGPT, and also creating a cover letter as well, a letter of interest. So these are all little techniques that folks can use that I hope you're jotting down or you remember upon your job search that can make you more effective overall. And keep in mind that we do assist folks with job readiness and also job placement assistance, meaning international companies in America and also remote jobs in America and here in Kenya. We work with different businesses as well. Is there any questions so far before I move on? That was a lot that I just said. All right, that's good. I'm hoping everybody's following me then, since there's no questions. All right, moving forward, working with Ambition Worldwide, we also have access to over 300 websites that list remote jobs, and also training on AI tools that simplify the job process. So when I say that, I'm referring to different video mock interviews. Has anyone ever heard of something called Meta? You might have heard of it. What about Facebook? Do you know like that avatar that you guys see on Facebook? It's like a cartoon. It looks kind of like a cartoon that you can make up. You can even do it on TikTok, I think, as well. I'm sure you guys are aware of it. Has anyone seen that before? Okay. So with that said, nowadays there's also interviews that you can utilize online using AI, where they videotape you, and you can also look at your body language, practice as well, and make sure that you have certain skill sets that you are able to reflect in the actual job interview. Going to a job interview is not easy. It is actually one of the most stressful things that you can do. But we want to make sure that we're able to prep our students and make them more effective in being able to get placed. And I saw a big gap here initially when I came to Kenya many years ago, regarding folks not being prepped effectively for certain interviews. And Ambition Worldwide, we do offer mock interviews and also preparation before referring you to a potential employer. So it's just really important to keep in mind that you want to feel confident, you want to practice, be patient, and be able to give examples and utilize something called a STAR method when you're doing an actual job interview. All right? Now moving forward, some of the other things that we do, and I would say that this particular thing differentiates us from other agencies as well too. And it's some of the things that we work with certain businesses to make sure that we're effective. And that's actually engaging with different employers. So what do I mean by that? I mean, when you apply for certain jobs with Ambition Worldwide, we're also able to reach out to the employer on your behalf and follow through on any potential feedback, whether negative or positive. And so that is something that we do utilize with the different clients that we work with, and also referral to over 80 potential job placement opportunities with 80 employers in the US. The key targets that they usually look at are in the STEM field, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. So people who usually fit into the narrative of going for like an engineer, anything computer related, tech related, health related, those are the people that have a higher likelihood of being able to get jobs in the US. It's usually the people in those sectors. So if you are in those sectors, I would definitely encourage you, even if you just want some advice from me, please feel free after this to ask away, because while we're here, we're trying to also provide you guys with information that can change your life and make it more likely that you can get in a successful situation upon graduation. For the folks in the science, technology, engineering, and math. Something else I do want to let you guys know that we do offer as well, and working also even with the Career Services Department, is vocational assessments. So say if you're kind of not sure really what you want to do, and you want to take personality trait assessments, if you want to take assessments to see what are your strengths overall, what would be in a career, what is good for you, we do offer career guidance and vocational assessments as well. In addition to also career mentoring and basic computer training. I do want to talk about something that I think is beneficial for you guys on a side note, and this is just a sidebar, right? But looking at digital marketing and other ways of making money while you're still in school. And so to be able to utilize that effectively, we do assist students with looking into content creation if they want to utilize AI tools. There's certain websites out there where you can have like a faceless TikTok video or faceless YouTube videos and comment on certain subjects that you enjoy. And we are able to assist folks with getting freelancer employment as well while you're still in school too. All right, you guys, I'm about to finish up, but I want to first ask if anyone has any questions, or if you want to approach me one-on-one after we wrap things up, if you can please come up to me, and I would love to share with you any information, any personal questions, any questions about traveling abroad, things of that nature. Please feel free to ask once we finish. All right, so lastly, we want to talk a little bit about some of the career training for freelance remote jobs that we do in the sales, customer service, recruiting, marketing, and I'm sure most people here already utilize stuff for writing, right? Like where you can get writing jobs online for freelancing. I know of people who work with some American clients of mine, and they make good money writing reports for them and stuff like that too, freelance. So if you have any strong skill sets, it's a good way to make money, and you can still make a stable living based on the cost of living here as well. Lastly, we do assist also with the free international certifications, and I want to encourage folks to look at the pamphlet, anything that interests you specifically, feel free to mark it, feel free to let us know, and so we can discuss with you on how we're able to help assist you and meet all of your needs for self-sufficiency, independence, and also success. Before I wrap things up, I'm going to pass it one more time to my partner, Zachary. He's going to give you guys just a quick overview, and then we're going to wrap things up.
Thank you very much, Jerome. Round of applause for Jerome. Let me
Actually, we know that JCJ is an organization which has employees which needs to get paid. And I hope and believe that the services offered, they are not free. So I wanted to know the amount which is charged for one to get the services which you offer at JCJ.
Very good question. We can, given your details, we can be able to email you the different programs and the offerings. All right, some of them are pre-assessment, some of them are free, but some of them, of course, you might need to pay for them. We provide detail. If you get your email address, if you provide your email address, we'll be able to email to you a comprehensive profile of what is available. Very good question. Thank you. Anyone else? No one wants to get a job in America. Personally, I want to get a job in America just so that I can, as an Ingia. You have a question, sir?
A question.
Yes, please. Yes.
Do you assist maybe is it possible that Ambition Worldwide is assisting students to process or the job seekers to process their visas, job visas?
Yes. Yes, so we do that. So I spoke about the H-1B1 visa, and that's what I was referring to. So to be able to stay in the States for 2 years, so we do assist with that process as well. We also assist with the listing of all companies that do approve that in the States. We have a listing of companies that hire at a high rate, and I do have personal relationships from our recruiting days in America. Yeah.
Thank you. Asked a very good question, by the way. Any? Yes, thank you.
Thank you. My question is about the asking ChatGPT to help you in the CV. Is it like the ChatGPT will help you develop a CV, or it will give you the guidelines? Thank you.
Thank you for asking that question. That's a great question. So ChatGPT can do both. It can pretty much give you the details, provide you with an outlook. But what I would suggest with folks using ChatGPT is not to use it blindly. Like a lot of people just put in prompts and then say, hey, create a resume for a job as a recruiter. I'm just throwing that out. But really what you want to do is find an ideal job that you qualify for, copy and paste it, put it into the ChatGPT, and then give it certain prompts. And there's a way that you put in the prompts that will help you even better with being able to meet your needs and for it to answer your questions. So we can give you the guidelines if you so choose to do so, or it can also answer any questions about the job position, or even give you an overview about the company that you're interested in applying to. Let me give you guys a quick technique that I think works really well. What I would do, say if you're a computer engineer here, like a major, ideally, say if you didn't want to work overseas, you wanted to work here, I would actually ask and prompt ChatGPT to create the top 10 list of companies that hire remotely for computer engineer jobs and see what it comes up with. So create a list of the top 10 companies that hire computer engineers remotely and internationally. I would do stuff like that with ChatGPT to kind of have a concise list, because you don't want to apply to like 200 jobs and you don't get any job interviews, right? Like nobody wants to do that. That's the old school way of doing stuff. We want to be more proactive and be concise. And the best way to do that with ChatGPT is to be direct and specific with it.
Without downplaying what he said, let me put it in Kenyan English, what he said. When I was looking for my first job, about 20 years ago, my first employer employed me because at the hobbies part, I indicated I'm an excellent dancer. So I was a graduate. I was an excellent dancer. And he invited me for an interview and asked me, so who told you that you're an excellent dancer? How do you know? So the way I was able to respond to that question is how I got the job. Now, that is a human being trying to assess me. So now, currently, it is AI that is trying to hire you. So when the recruiter on the other end is trying to look for someone to hire, they are writing in keywords. Look for someone who has this skill, and this skill, and this skill, and pull their CV for me so that I can evaluate them further. Alright? So what we are teaching you is on the other side, how to match what what AI is doing on that side, so that when they are typing in what they are looking for, they are able to find you. Unfortunately for people like me, I still write CVs the old-fashioned way. I went to high school, I was a chairman of this one, right? And that has changed. Now they're looking for, we use keywords, so we teach you on the kinds of keywords depending on your career or the career aspirations that you might have. And last question. Any last question? So the question then would be, what are the next steps? If you are interested in learning more about Ambition Worldwide, 1, 2, if you are interested in finding remote jobs or working remotely while you're still a student, or if you are interested in relocating to the US, you can get in touch, you provide your details, we shall contact you and begin that conversation with you. All right, without further ado, thank you very much. We look forward to working with you.